You're wrestling with the G1 Climax 33 in our final weeks.
Kaliko, where are you?
I text messaged him like 50 times.
Oh, God.
You're gonna stay on that table with your hands constrained, and I'm going to continue to drip this water in your face, and you're going to like it, Steven.
Mommy.
Buddy. Let's get into it. It was the finals of all the blocks. Yoda Suji ended with 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 7 points. Gabe Kidd ended his block with 2 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 5 points. Ren Narita ended with 2 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, 6 points. Kaito Kiyomiya, 2 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, 6 points. Sonata, 7 wins, 0 losses, 14 points. Kevin Owens, Chase Owens, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 points. Sota Umno, 2 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, 6 points. And Hikuleo, 4 wins, 3 losses, 8 points. Hikuleo and Sonata advanced to the quarterfinals. Anything stick out to you?
Well,
Did you say nope?
I mean, Sonata runs the block.
I mean, I don't think anybody expected Hikuleo to be advancing. Everybody had their eyes on Soda, Ren, and Suchi. Nobody was looking at Hikuleo, and the man is 7 fucking feet tall. And he snuck in there, he got the W.
Well, he didn't get the most important W.
And, honestly, really disappointed with Yoda Suji's G1. He could have did so much better. Obviously, Sota Uno is going to be multiple time G1 winner in the future. So, you know, Hemlut coming in at 6 points right now, I get it. I could see where they're heading with him as well. And I mean, yes, Sonata 7 wins, 0 losses, but
Yeah,
who did he actually beat?
not not evil.
Yeah, and that is correct. Good kid. I mean, this little motherfucker was chaotic through the whole thing. I don't think he even expected to win a match. He just figured, oh, fuck as many people up as I can and cause as much chaos. And he succeeded. Right. That takes us to B block. Yoshihashi, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 points. Your thoughts, Scooter?
Fuck Yoshihashi.
Thank you. Kenta, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. Taichi, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. The Great Okan, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. Okada, 6 wins, 1 loss, 12 points. Tungaloa, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. El Phantasmo, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. Will Ospreay's 5 wins, 2 losses, 10 points. Okada and Will Ospreay advanced to the quarterfinals. There wasn't. I mean, everybody knew Okada was advancing. Everybody knew that. And besides Yoshihashi and maybe Great Khan, everybody had the potential of getting that second spot, if I'm being honest. Tangaloa obviously is just coming back from injury. They want to get him on some type of track to do something. I thought that match with Okada at the end really showed off what he could do. The same with El Phantasmo. Last match in Osaka, I could make the argument he should have beat Will Ospreay, but Will Ospreay. Fuck that guy. Great Kondo doesn't do well in these tournaments. I don't know why.
Well, maybe they need to start calling him the not so great Okan.
I mean, the guy literally gave the bow that was in his hair to a girl in the crowd, and she gave it to the guy next to her. So, he's striking out in life and in pro wrestling. And, Taichi could do a little better, but, he did get a win on Osprey, so, that was his shoe.
Taichi best left practice in the park.
Agreed. Alright, that goes take us to C block. Ishii, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 points. Mikey Nichols, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 points. Tamatonga, 4 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 9 points. Hanari, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 points. Eddie Kingston, 4 wins, 3 losses, 8 points. David Finley, 5 wins, 2 losses, 10 points. Shingo Takagi, 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 7 points. And Evil, 5 wins, 2 losses, 10 points. If you told me 2 people from Bullet Club were gonna win C block and Evil was going to be one of them, I definitely ask you what you were smoking. No, Stu?
And I'd say crack!
WrestleMania is in April, man.
No, that's crystal meth.
No, because it has the crack.
Oh, boo! Oh my god, that joke was so bad. I think it gave me cancer. Oh,
Bring back the Divas Championship. Give it to Scooter.
I could use a nice butterfly around my waist.
This was definitely the most interesting block, because it could have gone 3 different ways, and obviously it went the way that it did. It could have been a little bit more interesting. It didn't end up that way, but solid block. Tama looked great. Ishii looked good. Eddie Kingston shined. And David Finley, it didn't hurt him, honestly. So, and I'll say one thing: Mikey Nichols, never really looked at him more than just a tag team wrestler, and this motherfucker can go. He's as tough as it comes. So that was definitely interesting to see.
Yeah.
Right, D Block Finals. Toriano, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 points. Alex Coughlin, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. Jeff Cobb, 4 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 9 points. Shane Hayes, 2 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 5 points. Godo, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. Zack Sabre Jr., 5 wins, 2 losses, 10 points. OFC Tanahashi, 3 wins, 4 losses, 6 points. Tetsuya Naito, 5 wins, 2 losses, 10 points. Like Mikey Nichols, Shane Hayes really impressed me in this tournament. Obviously, he got a win over Naito, which nobody saw fucking coming. Um, Alex Coughlin just is proving that you could look great, but when you have a crap personality, you're not going to shine. Yano,
Well,
yeah,
that, that, that could explain a lot about other people, but go on.
Toru Yano is disappointing, but he did what he needed to do. He cost Jeff Cobb the G1, so there's that. A lot of people cost Jeff Cobb the G1 this time around. Zack Sabre Jr. and Naito obviously advanced. Good for both of them. Pretty, other than Jeff Cobb, this was pretty predictable. No, Skittle.
Mm, yeah. Eh.
That brings us to uh, what is it? Thursday, August 10th. It was the quarterfinals. The first match, Hikuleo lost to Tetsuya Naito in 13 minutes 11 seconds. He dropped to the Destino. Um, I mean, it's a good match for Hikuleo. I don't think anybody expected him to beat Naito, considering, you know, he was in Baby Block and not Naito was with all the rest. Will Ospreay defeated David Finlay in 17 minutes and 21 seconds with the Storm Driver 93. Not a bad match. Personally, thought David Finlay should have conquered. But then again, I'm not a big fan of Will Ospreay, as everybody knows. Sonata lost to Evil in 16 minutes and 16 seconds with and everything is evil. Now we've been talking about Sonata, and didn't necessarily since winning the championship hasn't really wrestled anybody of significance. Wrestled Evil, lost to Evil. Scooter.
Uh, well, I mean, you could. Sonata just proving that we should have gone with the Elantra.
Maybe a Subaru.
No, you gotta stay within the same company.
Mm. I mean, am I being honest? Evil always used to beat the shit out of Sonata, and that's even when they were in the same faction. So it doesn't necessarily surprise me, but it also did surprise me. I just find it interesting that Sonata wrestled his first match of significance and he loses. Then we have the last match of that night, Kazuchika Okada defeating Zack Sabre Jr. in 21 minutes and 46 seconds with Del Rain Miko. No, no spoiler there, no shocker there. Everybody knew that Okada was going to get through there. I believe, yeah, Okada's fighting Evil in the
Yep,
semis, and Osprey's fighting Naito. Um,
Osprey. Yep, Osprey Naito.
as
They're
of
very
yeah,
interesting. A very interesting parallel here with two multiple winners and two who have never won it.
right. As of this recording, the match has already happened, but Scooter, Naito or Osprey?
The right decision is Osprey. And if now that we basically know that Osprey Jericho is not happening at All In. This this could be the year of the Gaiju. Uh, I'm gonna say Osprey.
I'm going with Naito. Uh, Okada or Evil?
Now, Okada will not have only won. This will put Okada in tension for not just his fifth G1, which is a record,
Title record,
but his third in a row.
which has never happened.
So, if any of the former winners are going to the finals, it's Okada.
Well,
Because you know what, and I'll explain my logic for this. And all you have to do is look at Sonata. Sonata runs the block only for one match to knock him out of contention. Okada only lost one match, and that was Osprey.
yeah.
They're gonna tell a story, and that story is Okada and Osprey. Uh,
I would normally agree with you if that wasn't the finals of last year's G1. I could. Obviously, the smart money is on Okada, and I do expect him to win the match. But on my side of things, if Naito wins, and let's say Evil squeaks out a win on Okada, which, he's evil. He sometimes does that. And he has done it in the past. Um, you get Evil Naito. And if we're talking about, you know, stories there, will Evil betray Naito and left LIJ um, for Bullet Club? Who else betrayed Naito to join just five guys? Sonata. So maybe Naito slays all the people that surround him before getting to Tokyo Dome to wrestle Sonata.
uh,
And
but
yeah,
what is the better story? So what is the more dramatic story? Is it Naito and Evil, or is it Okada and Osprey?
I think that's a good
Uh,
question for just joining us at literally the tail end of the show, Kaliko.
Hey man, that train ride ain't no joke. Uh, but we are here. We are back.
We're talking about the
We are back.
semifinals of the G1. Does Naito or Osprey win? Does Evil or Okada win?
Um, it's weird because Man, right when I thought they were gonna let Sonata run through this bitch, they fucking let me down. Anywho.
You should not spoil it.
Right when I thought they were gonna do right by this man. But he has the title, so he really, and you can make an argument he lost the belt because he was in a bracket that really didn't have a challenge. And the first person that gave him a challenge, he succumbed. So I get it.
Right.
Um, the thing is that Osprey has a title, so he would have to give it up in order for that to go down. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the semis are Evil, Osprey, Okada.
It's Naito versus Osprey and Okada versus Evil.
Okada Naito? Whoever wins. Because you don't want to see Okada Osprey, because that was kind of more personal for the title. Like, why would you see a final of a match that you saw in the bracket? Right? Because it's one thing for Osprey to beat him once, but do you think he's going to beat him twice in the same tournament?
Oh, hold on.
Thank you. So that kind of throws that out the window. I could see an Evil Naito because Evil already has the title shot. See, that's the thing. Evil already gets the title shot,
Right.
so there's no need for him to win the G1. So Okada's winning that one. Now the question is Okada gonna face Osprey again, or is he gonna face Naito again? That's pretty much what's in the air. And I'm shocked that Naito even has this made it this far because he seems so uninterested in the damn thing. But I could see a Naito Sonata G1 final, or not G1 final, but at Wrestle Kingdom,
Right.
because the story is more with Sonata overcoming Naito because of the fact that he didn't have any beef with him. It was just like I needed to move on
Right.
because he's already beat Okada, so there's no sense of Okada winning the G1 when he easily could have just got a rematch.
The only way I see Okada really winning the G1 is because they want to go for the record. He's won three G1s in a row, and he ties Masters World China.
And plus, he's got. This would also set the another record of longest gap between wins.
I think he already
Yeah,
has
it's
that.
been a
He
while
won.
since
He won it
it,
last year.
Yeah,
yeah.
but considering 2012, it's a
He's,
semantic record. It's a
I mean,
technical record.
it would just cement him as like the greatest G1 guy. I mean, this guy he turns it up in a G1.
oh yeah.
I call him O'Connell's for a reason. That's
Okay, Cinco.
but I mean, and that's the question. Are you gonna is New Japan gonna be okay with Sonata versus Naito at Wrestle Kingdom, given that Sonata makes it that far?
Well, I mean, at this point, he only has one title defense in coming up, and that's against Evil. Unless Okada wants a rematch as well, then
Well, he's gonna have to go through Okada again. I don't see, and that's why I'm thinking Okada won't win the G1 because he never got the rematch, and then he's gonna have to go through Evil, which sets up Osprey or Naito. Osprey has the U.S. title, so he's too busy trying to solidify it.
right.
So logically, it just seems like Naito's the one.
That's what I set up like the beginning of the G1. But
I just it was just depending on what Naito you got. Like interested not Russell with the shirt on Naito or shirt off Naito. Shirt
right.
off Naito, hell yeah. Yeah. Shirt on, it's like, fuck it.
The way that I see Wrestle Kingdom shaping up right now is Osprey Omega Dream, Okada versus Bryan Danielson 2, Naito Sonata.
And you think that those two matches can carry what the main event would give? Because as much as Naito has been in the back burner, he's still hella popular.
He's the the number one watch seller in Japan.
Yeah, he's like Japan Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Not to mention that, he doesn't have a lot left in the tank, and they usually have that last swan song before, going into the good night. You know what I mean?
But would the Swan song turn into a Swan Rain is the question.
Well, I mean, when they did it for Tanahashi, he held it for a month.
But I don't see him getting a rank. Because the question is, even if he gets the belt, who the hell he's got to drop it, and he ain't dropping it back to Sonata. So who the fuck he gonna drop it to?
I mean,
Long term wise,
there's so many
but
people he could drop
And
it to.
himself in the past.
Huh?
He's gonna drop it. He's gonna invent a time machine just so he can drop it to himself in the past.
that is true.
Mm.
Switch out his Intercontinental reign for his when he tried to pawn the belt. Uh, yeah, it seems like he's gonna be the guy, just based on that deductive reasoning.
How did you feel about the other, the block play? A block, B block, C block, D block. How did you feel about, how this G1 played out?
It was, I mean, it played out. It was stupid that Tamatonga cost his goddamn self the fuck. He cost himself a fucking spot. But okay. But other than that, it was good that it was more. I mean, because I think the last time they did it was only like one person from each block, so it was good that it was like a World Cup style thing, and I think that gives it a bit more intriguing for the casual fan because it's like sometimes it's hard to keep up, but if you kind of do it like the World Cup rules, it's usually good. It threw me off that they had the two guys. I knew that they were going to have the guys just go against each other because there could only be one. And I told you this shit. I was like, it's gonna be. They gonna put them bitches together because ain't no way to. I mean, it's bad enough Osprey made it this far, but motherfucker, we ain't having two of you.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.